Hey friends, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the odd t-shirt behavior that I've been noticing on Etsy and throughout my product research, and how you can tap into these rising trends to add more money to your pockets. Let's jump right into it. So what is this strange t-shirt behavior that I've been noticing? Well, to put it short, it's adults wearing kid-sized t-shirts and kids wearing adult-sized t-shirts. Let me show you. We'll start with the adults 90s and Y2K shirts. They've made a big comeback this past year, and along with it came the trend of wearing these tiny tees. And it's not just on Etsy that I've been noticing it. I often do my product research in various places, like right now I'm showing you on Pinterest. And as you can see here, big names like Urban Outfitters, Free People, Juicy, etc. are selling these as well. And that's often a good indicator that they will sell well for us on Etsy also. And I want you to take note of the designs, because you can't just plop whatever design you want on these types of t-shirts. There's kind of like an aesthetic that goes along with it. I'm noticing 90s shirts, cottagecore aesthetic, coquette. Now, if you're like me and you do print on demand, you're probably wondering which provider offers these types of t-shirts. And here's the kicker. People are actually using children's t-shirts for this type of look. I'm gonna show you on Printify. Okay, so I'm in Printify right now. If you don't know how I got to the kids section, I'll show you very quickly. So over here on the toolbar, you're going to click the catalog and then come over here to kids clothing and t-shirts. And it's actually this first one right here, the Gildan 5000B. It's a kid's heavy cotton tee, and apparently it's going to give us that look. I think it's important to add a section into your description talking about these shirts, how they are youth t-shirts, but they're going to give that perfect 90s baby tee fit. And then I also think it's important to add a sizing chart within your product images. This is one that I found in a shop on Etsy that's doing well with these shirts, and they've included an accurate sizing chart just so that the customer knows exactly what they're getting. They're not expecting an adult size t-shirt because this is a youth size, but it's supposed to give them that 90s baby tee aesthetic look. And I just wanted to show you that people are making a decent income off of selling these shirts. Here is one example of a bestseller on Etsy that is bringing in an estimated monthly revenue of $3,000, and it's only been up for 6 months. Here's another example of a bestseller, and 6 people have bought this in the last 24 hours. This is more of a vintage aesthetic approach of coral and seashells, which I see doing really well in these next summer months. Now to the kids. Now, again, with my Etsy research and my product research off of the platform, I'm noticing 2 types of trends with the kids. So there's some kiddos that are opting for the oversized t-shirt like these. And there's some kiddos that are opting to wear t-shirts that have graphics on them that adults would wear. Now, this is mostly the Gen Alphas, so let's think of like our 9 and 10-year-olds. I don't know if you've been aware of the trends lately, but I've been seeing a lot on social media of kids that are running around with their Stanley cups, and they're going to Sephora, and they're also trying to dress like adults. So I'm going to show you some examples of what I'm talking about. So here is my adult example right now. It's the coquette niche mixed with pickles. I don't know if you've seen my recent video about how the coquette niche is exploding on Etsy. If you haven't, go check that out. But here is my adult example, and here is my kid example. This can be for toddlers or youth, and it's basically the same design but for kids shirts. So here's an example of an adult listing, but they're also offering this to youths. So my suggestion is, whenever you have an adult bestseller, make a listing with that design to sell it to youths as well. Or if you would like, you could start adding the youth sizes to all of your listings as well. And back in Printify, this is my favorite youth shirt from Printify. It's the Bella and Canvas 3001Y for youth. It's super soft and it comes in a large variety of colors. If you are selling a listing like this for both adults and youths, make sure that you have both sizing charts in your product images. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you've been noticing as well, and is this something that you will be adding into your shops to tap into these trends as well. Be sure to tap that subscribe button for more content like this. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.